Here we go.
Oh my God.
Yay.
You're listening to The Opinion Zone. It's that time again when common sense and decency go out the window and questionable opinions come in. Starring your deranged hosts, Jay Eggman, David the Lurker, and of course the one and only Uncle Poxy. Oh, and as always, please remember the following show will probably contain strong language. We warned ya, so don't complain. Let the chaos control begin.
Come on, let's go. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Come on, let's go.
You really need to give us some warning when you do that.
Yeah, seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 77 of The Opinion Zone. My name is Jay Eggman, and it's very warm in this office. I'm joined by some fun people and Nicole. Right.
Wow. Wow.
For those,
Okay,
I feel like I
it is
need
today.
to start off with you, Nicole, as you were missing from that intro because I didn't think you were going to be on as you
I'm
turned up at the
sorry.
last minute. So
I'm sorry, I legit forgot.
it's fine. We do it every week. Why would you remember? David, how are you?
I'm doing alright. I have a cat. He's on my lap because he wants to rub his face all over the microphone, and I
Is
have to
the
stop him.
cat a big cat?
Well, I mean, he's pretty normal cat sized. He likes to purr. He likes to stare at me while I eat and make me feel guilty. You know, normal cat things.
Oh, well, that wasn't where I wanted to go. Never mind. Boxy's here! Yay!
Hello. Hello.
How is my second favourite person in the whole world?
What?
It's quite high ranking, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously, be
dying.
grateful.
It's like 100 degrees in here. I think I'm going to die.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
I can feel it. It's coming.
Guys, it's
coming.
been it's been a crazy week for Sonic, by which I mean it's not really. It's been fine. It's been a pretty quiet week, which is fine because you know what quiet weeks mean? Shorter shows, so we can all go to bed. Yay!
Yay! Doing it for the fans.
I can go to bed at 6 p.m. like an old person.
Whoa.
Oh, that's living the dream right there.
But David, you
Yeah.
are old.
Oh, I'm so
Wow.
old! Oh, my
sorry.
back!
I mean, it's a bit much.
Why
Guys,
when you start complaining about Sonic's eyes?
Back in my day, Sonic didn't have eyes.
Back in my day, Sonic was a little pencil drawing.
oh dear, guys, shall we get straight into the news?
Oh, there's some ice pops in my freezer. Oh, why
Well-
didn't I get one preemptively?
Poxy, you have approximately 20 seconds to get one. As we
No,
go,
no,
as we go
no.
into the news.
Bring you the latest news from around the world of Sonic, or whatever Jay could find on Google a half hour ago. It's time for the Opinion Zone News Corner.
Shit. Well, okay, here we go.
By the time
yeah,
the
news.
not coming.
Yeah. And that was the news, guys. No. We have a huge variety of news topics, by which I mean we have 4. So,
Four? Ooh,
I think we
Well,
get
it's
to
bigger
say
than what we usually have.
Oh, wait
yeah,
a minute.
Yeah.
Does that 4 include something that you may have ignored on Twitter?
What?
I'll find out when you read all 4.
Well, none of these news stories come from Twitter, so potentially there's a 5th story that I missed.
A 5th story that you'll go, David, why'd you bring it up? But
Well,
we'll get there.
David.
Should we
at the
hear
end.
the first story?
It's
Yes.
fine. Don't worry about it.
What do we think the first news story is, ladies and gentlemen? It's obviously Sonic Boom TV ratings. Oh my god. Season 2, week
Oh, yeah.
35, with just 17 episodes left of what seems like the world's longest season of Sonic Boom. We are finally approaching the end. But we've got TV ratings as we do every week. Last week, it had 50-something thousand viewers. Nicole, do we think we're going to have an increase in viewers or actual decrease on 50,000 viewers?
I don't know. Maybe there'll be a.
Did we think it could reach 50,000 when it did? Do we think that? I was shocked. I was surprised. David, I know you're a huge fan of statistics.
I love statistics. I like to stare at spreadsheets. I like to type in basic mathematical equations. So I'm going to say that Sonic Boom will shock and awe by actually slightly increasing to 62,000 viewers.
Interesting. And Poxykins.
I think it's going to plummet.
Just three people watched it.
Just 3. That's Bill Freiberger, Alan Dalton, and Sega. The man, Mr. Sega.
Sega just count as one viewer. But ladies and gentlemen, the total viewers was 76,000 people.
Oh.
So
Did
a
go up.
ratings high.
It's still a ratings low, though.
Yes, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not great. But never mind, don't worry, guys. It's not a problem, it's fine. So yeah, that TV show's doing well. In slightly related news, they have been nominated for a thing. Teens... Which award was it again?
Oh, Teen's Choice?
That's it, yeah.
Choice Awards, Best Animated Series,
Yeah.
something.
We discussed
Hey guys,
this
I'm
a few
Sonic. Bless
episodes
it.
ago,
Mm.
and in the episode, I think we all agreed that out of all the shows it was against, it didn't stand a chance except for Family Guy, because apparently nobody likes Family.
Sorry,
That's not as
I'm back.
funny.
The internet cut out for me.
I didn't know she left.
Wow. Fuck you too.
But yeah, but that's not the only Sonic Boom news we got.
What? Ah!
Wow!
Tons
Do
of
the
new
first one.
info on Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric development found in shocking news that
Oh.
no one cared about. Basically, more concept art came out, more weird things were revealed. Basically, just continuing evidence that the game looked better
No, it didn't.
than it was ever going to be.
Oh man, I forgot to read all that because wasn't there some really interesting stuff in the text that would have been interesting if someone had read it?
You know what? Let's check this out. A secret room. Where's that secret room, Tails? You lied to me.
What?
In the first trailer, Tails was like, check this out! A secret room! Bang-a-rang, but wow! And then we never saw that secret
I know.
room.
Also, in
Apollo
Sonic, they're like, "Oh,
Knuckles."
this is a cool statue.
Why does? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
They
why?
because basically the development team did a variety of things, including giving Knuckles a like belly texture, and
Oh yeah, it's gross.
it's interesting. It's like Apollo Knuckles, and then to the right is Sonic Team suggestion, which is no, don't do that, stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they did. They took out the Sonic Tan thing. They made him shorter and they gave him a bigger head
Yeah.
to hit things with.
So
They gave him a belt thing.
Did they give him a belt? Oh, they did.
I don't
That's
mind
I
the
would have
belt.
liked.
It looks
Yeah.
like a pair. It looks like a pair of tan leggings that he took.
It's like let's make him slightly more Knuckles, give him a belt, but he's still kind of odd. But
Here he comes, rougher than the rest of them. The best of them, tougher than his belt. No, it doesn't really ring.
no,
Maybe
you
it's
gotta
a
work on
leather
those
belt.
lyrics.
Ooh. Nicole, you might be onto something, you sassy sausage.
Interesting.
Who said she was a sausage?
Me, moving on to the next subject.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
someone had a chat with Sega Europe's Jason Rice, who is responsible for brand licensing at Sega Europe, and they had a little chit chat about all the different Sonic-y things going on. They asked some variety of questions. Some of the answers I find more interesting than others. The first one being, the question was, with Sonic Boom series now in its second season, how has the reception been to the series? And he said, you don't have to look too hard to see what kind of reception the series has had.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, yep, pretty accurate.
I love that quote. Can I get that tattooed on somebody else?
Can I get that tattooed on somebody else?
Yeah, Jay, you've got some space left on you, right?
I'm running out. So. They also asked to
You already
discuss Sonic
told me what you're
Forces
doing,
and what opportunities Sonic Forces will bring. And he says Sonic Forces promises to be something really special for everyone from the casual gamer to the Sonic superfan. Early reaction to the teaser trailers and hands-on gameplay events at trade shows such as E3 have been really encouraging. This brings game. All of our partners are set to benefit from Forces as we support the release with a heavyweight marketing program. Now this is the bit where it gets interesting. The majority of our future releases will be AAA multi-platform titles available on next-generation consoles, and all supported by robust above-the-line activity. So, could Sega be going back towards a line of releasing games that actually have money spent on them?
No.
I wish.
How are they supposed to do that without any money?
Well, how much have they made through Crazy Taxi Gazillionaire? That might be enough to fund Sonic Forces 2.
They've only just paid off the Hulk Hogan commercials.
That's depressing.
I thought you were going to say they only just paid off what they owed during the Saturn era.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Ooh.
I love Sega! They're so good!
Yeah.
They are good. So good. We move on to our next story.
My friend
Oh.
Dan literally said he wanted to be, because we were talking about doing something called the Poxcast back in the day, but now I'm here, so there's no point. But he said, I think it'd be a really good dynamic because you like Sonic and I hate Sega because I think all they're doing is hanging on to Persona. And I went, well, what about Sonic? And he said, oh, it's pretty much dead anyway.
Emotional. That's
Yeah, no,
upsetting.
but yeah.
I love my friend.
Interestingly, I have someone at work who turns out, you know, there's esports and all that sort of crap.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Esports.
I have someone at work who is like on his way to be one of those people, but for Splatoon.
Oh.
So, like, of all the games, but okay, whatever.
Wow.
And Nintendo invited him and some other nerds.
I'm sorry. Why are we talking about Nintendo?
Listen, Madam.
That's heresy.
Listen.
Sonic Mania is on the Switch.
Exactly.
Nicole.
So they invited
Alright, I
him
was
and some
playing-
other nerds to a private event in London, and they got to play a bunch of demos and stuff. One of them was Sonic Forces, Nicole, on the Nintendo Switch, and he told me it was awful. He says he hasn't played a Sonic game for many years. He did like the Adventure series and he liked Unleashed and stuff, but he said this was terrible. He said it played by itself. He said the Switch version is like, it just ran like garbage.
The Switch version's awful, apparently.
Yeah.
And he actually said, and you're a Sonic fan, and laughed in my face.
But did he play Mania?
He did not, but he is
I guess
he
Forces
is
scared him
going to
off.
be buying it because he says he can already, from what he's seen, he can tell like it's going to be amazing.
You know
So,
why? It's because it's not made by Sonic Team.
Moving on!
Whoa!
Before we avoid that fucking...
What was that?
Yeah.
Talking
I-
of the best game of the
I
decade, Sonic Mania
Yes.
is not long away now. It's coming soon. But who here will be playing it on their PC?
Me.
Probably.
No.
Well, I'm not. I'm playing it on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo
Yes,
Switch.
boy.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
boy.
I would get it on everything possible.
Well, my plan
Yes,
is to buy Nintendo Switch version so I can play it on the move. But I already got the PS4 version because I pre-ordered that special edition thing.
Sonic Mania has become the new version of Sonic 1, where it's born every single console.
Yeah. which is fine
It's
by
just
me.
like all the good Sonic
Well,
games.
for you, Nicole, I have got some great news for you because they have just released the tech specs
Oh, God.
required to play Sonic Mania on your PC. Now, let's see what of a beast of a machine you need to play Sonic Mania. You need minimum operating system of Windows 7, nothing before that. Yeah. None of you Vista people out there.
Well, damn it. I guess Windows 96 isn't going to run this game.
Windows 96. That's a bootleg version of Windows that was
It
released between.
Needs a processor.
95 and
Now, this is
90s.
interesting. The minimum processor minimum is a Pentium 4 processor running at 1.6 gigahertz. I didn't think that was still a thing, but apparently. You need 2 gigabytes of RAM. Ooh.
Oh.
How much dedicated RAMs are taking on this show?
You need if you have a graphics card, it needs to have a minimum of 32 megabytes.
It's a lot of megs.
That's a lot of megs for a graphics card, you know, crazy people. I think mine's
Shut
got
up,
4.
Mike.
4 gigs, guys. You need DirectX version 9. Now, this is the kicker, guys. It does take up space in your hard drive.
What? I thought I just could think it, and it was there.
So, Nicole, you better delete some of those dirty pictures of Scourge, because you're going to have to free up 400 megabytes of space.
Oh, great.
My god.
That's like your sex tape gone, you know. Actually, I can't think of anything more disgusting. No
I'm
offense.
not gonna dignify that with a response, honestly.
Do I have to
Right,
get rid of the
even
tape?
she is disgusted at the Scourge sex tape on her.
Do I have to get rid of the tape?
I swear.
There he is, going at it, at a Sonic Theory. It's so hot.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
for
I
point
thought
of
you were
reference in
gonna
terms of
say something
processor speed, before we talk about Nicole's video escapades,
disgusting. We shouldn't
But-
be talking about this.
no,
on
we
this
shouldn't.
show.
We'll move on. But for give you a reference,
talk
a
about it
Pentium 4 CPU clocked at 1.6 gigahertz were originally released in 2001, 16 years ago. So the minimum
stop it,
required processor you will probably have.
What if I don't?
I mean, that's probably back when the retro engine. Well, I forget when the retro engine was probably first conceived of. 2001 is probably a little too early, but I mean, I think it's just a testament as to the strength of Taxman and Stealth's engine that it is so refined and so optimized that you could run this on a system that can't run Half-Life 2 anymore. I don't know.
What?
It's cool. I don't know. Maybe not. Look, it's cool. It's cool that you can run it on anything. You can run it on anything. Almost.
On anything.
Guys,
It's like Doom.
it's
Oh my God,
exactly like Doom. But, guys,
But,
Oh right.
Sonic Mania,
but,
PC,
but.
so exciting. We've got the
Yeah.
specs, but did you know that Sega are potentially releasing?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Listen. Obviously, we've gone through the specs. We know what the specs needed for Sonic Mania, but
Mhm.
what if there was a whole new device you could play Sonic Mania on that no one has ever seen before?
Is it the Atari machine?
We find out. We will find out because we sent someone out on the field to find out for us, and they were sent to a private meeting with Sega of something to find out what was going on,
Oh.
and they've come back to tell us what they found out and
Oh.
about this new reveal of the new platform you can play Sonic Mania on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Marcus Minute.
He's the man on the street, the man in the know, the man this community needs, bringing you insider knowledge on the need-to-know trends from all things Sonic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marcus Minute.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Marcus. You got
Hi, Marcus. We had you on a few weeks ago. You sounded slightly different, as if Skylar was being you, and you were a lot funnier that time. So we hope you keep it up. You have been sent. We sent you off on a journey to Sega's secret headquarters for a secret meeting. They revealed a brand new platform that you can play Sonic Mania on. Tell us a bit more.
So off on my journey, I decided to go to Sega, and they told me about this brand new experience that we get to experience Sonic Mania on. I was like, golly, what can possibly hype me up even more than having a 2D Sonic game made by people who actually know what they're doing? So today I spoke to the head of Sega, Mr. Iggs, and he said, we're returning to something that people have loved, but bringing a new twist onto it. And I said, but sure, I said. And then he said, yes, annoying boy. And I said, I'm not annoying. It's me, Marcus. And he went, who? And I went, never mind. Then I said, what do you mean you're returning something that people loved? And he said to me in a very soft, whispering voice, do you remember the Happy Meal? And I said, oh.
That long ago concept of the Happy Meal.
So I was like, I remember the nutritious parts of a Happy Meal. It had so many fun flavors like dirt, dead cow, and sewage rat. I got so confused. But Mr. Aggs, you can't play a video game on a Happy Meal.
God.
Then he said, stop talking and interrupting, you rude little boy. I said, sorry. And he said, no, we're bringing it back onto... Drum roll, please. The Tiger LEDs.
Oh.
And I said, oh my goodness, that's the perfect thing that me, Americans, could want to play it on. So I got to try a hands-on demo. Turns out Tiger has been hiding in the shadows while they've been developing their kit, because it's upped its ante from 3 frames to 4 frames. The HD graphics were simply amazing, and I was starbound. And I said, Mr. Hedgehog, can I keep this and bring it back to my Sonic friends in a different world where everything is backwards and we're currently being stripped away from the planet?
What?
I was escorted briefly afterwards. And that's the story of Sega's new hardware.
Marcus, I'm so excited, and I'm so glad that you were able to share that exclusive #audioboom / hashtag. Oh my god, no!
I found you,
No!
Baker.
You
Marcus's!
Oh no! Which one's the real Marcus?
There's only one Marcus in this town. It's me.
And it's me.
It's me. Marcus.
Jamie, you can tell which one of us is the real Marcus, right?
I mean, it's obvious who the real Marcus is.
God, what the fuck?
I don't remember you going to Sega.
So,
Wait.
I am Zay.
Oh, no.
All
It
right,
turns out this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
guys, okay, this is getting emotional. We're gonna go to a musical break. This is the
well,
only way.
wait, maybe the real Marcus would be able to give the proper opinion on the 5th news story that you didn't let me talk about.
We're not talking about it. We're talking about it after the break because I need to have a break. This is no. We need to do a break now. This is very important. We need to do this now.
But
each other a little bit. Like,
I don't know if we should call the police or just let them
I just
go
like
at
them
it.
just they'll tie themselves out.
Hey, so what's happening?
Oh, Proxy, you're
it's
back.
Marcus again. That's insane.
Oh, it's Marcus. What's happening? What's up?
Marcus was here, and there was 2 of them. I can't believe you missed it.
2 Marcuses? Marcusi?
Marcus.
I
It
know.
was like
I
Marcus
texted
said-
Skylar to ask if he had any idea what was going on because Skylar does have experience in Marcus, and
I don't think they've ever met, so I hate that accusation. I don't
Are they docile creatures or?
no, I think once they worked on an article together on Sonic Retro. So, although they might have only communicated through AOL Instant Messenger.
I think that's more likely. Guys, apparently I missed out some big news, which David is really,
Oh,
really
right.
stressing that we mentioned. So we've had a little breather. So David, what is this epic news that we all had to stop doing the rest of the show to hear?
Whoa! Oh man! Well, Jamie, it's glad that we're here. We got some breaking news coming to you live from Twitter.com.
I've heard of that site.
Now, right, I don't know if you can necessarily call this exactly Sonic the Hedgehog news, but I think
David.
it's still
David.
great.
Wait, David.
Do you know who
No, David,
Ken
David.
Penders is?
Oh, David!
David,
You should check out in the chat because Ken Penders earlier today released page 3 of the story. Hey, you deleted it.
He deleted it?
Yeah, you just deleted it from the chat.
Who did that? That's not nice. Don't do that. Post it again.
Okay. Anyway, Ken Penders released
Oh,
page
no.
3 of The Storm, which has Jeffrey St. John
Oh.
looking pretty odd.
I can see it. It looks gross.
Well, you know, since the Archie comic is on, I can't talk. Definite hiatus. That's the words. Who else is going to fill that hole but Ken Penders?
oh great.
Tell me, how is everyone feeling about the 3rd page without dialogue of a
It
comic
looks-
nobody's going to buy?
I'm not even joking. It looks like the season 1 art of the Sonic show.
It looks like Team America. I can just see the skunk going. You're a great actor, Gary. Now suck my cock.
Oh,
Has anybody seen Team America? No, just me.
Yeah.
So in summary, David,
yes.
don't ever bring news to this show
All right.
ever again. Just
Well,
upset me and defended me.
We have 20 minutes to fill a show gap. So
No, we don't. Well, thank you for that urgent news, David. I
Yes.
thought the news you were going to bring would be related to something Aaron Webber said on a stream at some point.
Oh,
he's also recently tweeted something.
Did he?
I don't know. Wait,
If I could be able to say, like, he tweeted this.
right. Aren't they doing a stream right now? They're probably not going to say much though on it.
He tweeted this morning.
Basically,
say?
he said that
Yeah.
there is an update on the Archie situation coming this week.
Oh, right.
No, that's
well,
not what I
it
got.
ties together. It ties
That's not-
together because
that's
Ken
not what I
Penders
got.
No,
and Archie.
but David, what you brought to the table was that monstrosity. And for those listening at home, he sent us the 3rd page, and you can Google it on Twitter. You can also find it by gouging your eyes out, and you'll
Well-
probably get the same effect.
Well-
just not look it up and just save yourself
Well,
the pain.
well, I've got 2 things that we've got. There are like 2 other stories we've completely missed out.
What?
Okay.
I'm not playing news.
Well, one.
I'm not playing it until
Are
I
you
think
gonna-
it's news.
Do you want me to say it? You want me to tell you?
Yes.
Or are you going to play the sound effect first?
Fine.
No, I know everyone.
No!
Jesus.
Okay, well,
Even Foxy got scared
I
that
don't, I,
time.
don't know, I don't know how long this has been up, and I don't know why we haven't said anything yet, but Aaron Weather, a couple hours ago, has confirmed that we're going to be getting more Sonic Forces news this week.
Ooh.
Right.
As well as, and I don't know if I'm going to completely ruin Jamie's flow of the show, but I don't care, the Sonic Mania vinyl. Yay!
We already know about the vinyl.
Yeah, but now there's pictures.
Weren't there pictures before?
No,
There was.
not a picture.
Yeah, David, you're right. Right, guys, that was some. Is there any more news before we move on?
No.
Good, right. That was fascinating. But guys, it's fine. Don't worry. It's time. Now we've got Poxy here to go to our favourite place.
Oh, God.
Put your chains on. It's time to do some learning. No, not learning. We haven't done learning with Lurker for ages.
It's been a few weeks.
You know
I guess
what?
it's because
I think this week we should do learning with Lurker.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
do
but
learning
it
with
has
Lurker. You know what?
doesn't need to be prepared.
Let's just
though.
press this button
Yeah, we
and
need to be
see.
prepared, though.
Let's just
I'm
press
never
this
prepared.
button and see
Yeah, but there's a difference.
which random segment
Yeah, 'cause
I have prepared.
Hi there, and welcome to a fantastic opportunity waiting for you.
Damn it.
Here at the Uncle Poxy University of Questioning and Answering, we want to show you that by just listening and understanding, you can help a broad-reaching variety of people, even if they are creepy, deviant art nerds. Feel free to join our introduction classes held every 10 p.m. on Radio Sega and repeated on Audio Boom. You'll find our tuition fees are very reasonable. And don't forget, you can also submit your own life problems to Professor Poxy to be used in a future lecture. Simply tell us what is wrong with your tiny fanboy mind by visiting thesonicshow.org/theopinionzone and clicking on Uncle Poxy. Today is just the first step in a whole new chapter in your life. What's the worst that could happen? Just don't ask about the furry stuff.
The intro is so long.
No.
Listen,
Idiot. One.
Nico, when you make me a new intro, we will use that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Uncle Poxy University of Questioning and Answering, where today's class of students, David and Nicole, and you guys listening, join in as Poxy answers a variety of deep, meaningful questions and answers them, and then we all learn how to be better humans from it. Hello, Professor Poxy.
Hey, how do you do?
Good. Is your lecture room as warm as I think it is?
It's fantastic. We didn't have enough money to get the AC plugged in, so we just got some ice cubes taped to the front of a fan. Nothing fancy, but hey, forget about it.
Oh.
I would have personally, AC, okay, maybe not invest in that, but you could have at least invested in Windows. I think that would have helped.
No. Too much sunlight, daylight savings, nothing fancy.
Daylight savings. Okay. Poxy, we only got 3 questions for you today.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That means we can turn the lights off the second we get the question 2. Save the electric bill. Nothing fancy. Forget about it.
Okay, right. First question. It's not really a question, but we're going to read it anyway. Hi there.
Okay.
I really enjoy your show.
Hello. Thank you.
I think David is so nice and sweet.
Wrong opinions are possible. That's okay.
Wow.
Even if his mind seems to go off track a lot. It's cute.
Indeed. That's
Oh.
true. That's true.
Nicole has an attitude I like.
No.
That's okay.
She can hold her own, and I respect that as a fellow female Sonic fan.
Hey.
Oh, I see you're a lady.
Well, heck.
That's nice. Got some more ladies watching my show. I mean, our show.
Wow.
Poxy is weird. I miss him. Is he coming back?
Who did you think you were emailing? What do you think you're the scriptwriters, Ken Penders, asking where I am?
Oh my god.
Scourge.
You send an email asking where his creepy ass mustache is gone, then you'll probably find out where I am.
Oh, God. Scourge is some hot ass.
Hey.
Damn right. Never mind.
Well.
Only joking, but he's so chill, I think he would be cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
He's a pretty nice guy. He's a smoking dude. No, literally, he's a smoking dude.
Oh, pun.
He's a smoking dude. He smokes.
Jay is okay, I guess.
It's. Oh.
He's my best friend.
Don't really
I would hug him if he didn't smell of geek.
Keep up the good work, and I can't wait to listen to your next episode.
That's
I like
great.
it.
Thank you very much. Hang on a second. This letter was dated back to 2014. What the hell is this?
It wasn't really a question, but I thought it was nice, so I thought I'd read it out.
Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you, Clarice. I don't know what your name was.
Next question.
That was a nice letter.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was. Apparently you're
very good.
cute,
Lift
David.
my
Which
spirits.
means she's never
Aw,
seen you.
shucks.
Um,
That's true. But maybe she saw the drawing, which is a representation of what I may or may not look like. Although she did say I get distracted pretty easily. Maybe that fifth
That's
news segment
true.
is proof of that.
Right, next question for Professor Poxy. This is all in caps. Do I read it as if it was all in caps, or just read it as normal?
Eh.
Okay, I'm gonna read it as normal then.
Bear in mind, it's 10 to 11 o'clock.
Alright, calm down.
Do what you want.
I left all 7 Chaos Emeralds in my bottom. I'm worried I might turn super. What do I do?
I see. Okay, so usually they tell you to go to a doctor, but then there's the whole situation of insurance costs, and if you're a citizen, and blah 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 blah. The best way I think to do, you don't want to poop them out because get some strain. It might get a bit of a tear. You got to put some ice on it. No. This is what you got to do. Get yourself a big ass magnet. Just stick it up there with a piece of string attached to it. Give it a yank. Nothing fancy. Forget about it.
Right, okay.
Don't worry about going super because your tails, you got to get the super emeralds up there. And my God, I don't think you want those things stuck up there.
Ew.
Next question.
It'd be like stuffing an Oscar up your ass.
Okay, Poxy. If you could ship 2 members of the Sonic Show cast together in a romantic novel, who would they be? What would the book be called? And what would the plot be about?
Okay.
And
God.
as I'm adding a rule to this, you can't do Nicole and Scourge because they're already shipped.
Thank God.
Are they? I didn't think they were. Anyway, okay. I think it would be, It'd have to be that Scourge guy and the Lurker kid.
Oh.
And the book would be called The Sonic Theorist. The Downfall of Big's Big Fish's Adventure 3.
Oh my God.
And it's a tale of 2 houses who can't legally marry. But one sacrifices something important to them while the other one pretends. So Scourge has to pretend to give up the whole thing with the theories and stuff, but then, to save his life, David drinks some poison. And oh no, he got rid of half of his team to get Big Fishing Adventure 3.
This is very specific and very full out.
This is.
It's coming to stores July 25th, 2025.
Oh, we got some time. So this book is coming out before Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 then.
Oh my God. David, as a student and someone who's much into literature, I would love to hear your take on this answer as well. Or this question, sorry.
What I would write, or how I think Poxy's book.
No, what would you write? Who would you ship? What would your book be called, and what would it be about?
That's a good question. I think what I would do is I would have it be a generational epic. It would feature, of course, Jay.
Of course.
Here, modern times.
Modern Jay.
But right, modern Jay. But then you reflect back on the innocent times
Classic
you
Jay.
had with Tanner. Yes. And it's a tale of love and loss. And at the end, you could have modern Tanner show up. And you try to rekindle that spark, but it just, you're like, is this how it used to be? Can it be the way it once was? You look into each other's eyes. and it'll be called The Death Egg That Never Was.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. I think Professor Poxy had the better book.
Wait. I got a fanfic idea.
Go on.
No,
Nicole.
Next question.
Alright.
Next
So
question.
it's no. Okay, so it's between Marcus 1 and Marcus 2. It's a singer kind of thing. You know, they don't like each other. And they realize they can't live without each other, so they get together, be married, have little Marcus babies, all of them called Marcus. And they have Arthur.
Nicole,
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
what is it?
Right. How would you want to be an English teacher at the University of Oxford?
I mean, I don't know what's the pay like.
So is that a yes?
I'm asking what the pay is. I'm
going to take that as a yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, new inductee into the Uncle Poxy University, Professor 64.
Wow.
I guess that's appropriate because we have had 64 professors work here.
So Professor
I give
64,
Nicole's
and don't worry, David. One day you'll have an answer worthy of being promoted.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I give Nicole's book 9 Marcuses out of 10.
9 Marcuses out of 10.
Maybe one day we'll invite Marcus back to review the book. Guys, that is it for today's episode. On that cliffhanger, that's the end of today's episode of The Opinion Zone. Thank you all so much for being with us today. Nicole, new professor, where can people find you and learn from you?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter, SPD64, all caps, and yeah.
Fair enough. David, where can people not play Big's Big Fish and Adventure Free?
Well, they definitely can't play it online at bigthec.at, but you can always check me out at DT Lurker on Twitter, or there's always sonicretro.org at retro.org. Yeah, that's me.
Poxy, again, it's nice to have you back 2 weeks in a row, everyone. It's
Yeah,
never just
see,
ever,
I'm making a point, making an effort.
So that was the wrong clap. Where can
You're
people
excited.
find you and not watch Misadventures?
Well, you can't watch Misadventures at YouTube/user/SonicPox. That's capital S, capital X. And you can find me on Twitter at SonicPox, capital S, capital X.
It's been a pleasure, guys. You can find the Sonic shirt. All the links can be touted in the outro. Heads up, there will be no episode next week.
Bum, bum, bum.
What? Not at all?
Not at all.
Gasp. Surprise. Shock,
Gasp
exclamation.
and surprise. Yeah, unfortunately there won't be any cheaters. I am in Hungary, travelling the world as you do.
I feel quite Hungary.
But we will be back sometime in August. Not confirming when. We will be back. We will be away for a little while as we all recharge our batteries, but we'll be back glorious as ever, just in time for Mania, no doubt. It's been a pleasure having you all. We will see you again soon. We love you all very much. Can't find my outro music. There it is. Ta-ta. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to The Opinion Zone, brought to you by Audio Boom. Don't forget to check out our page at audioboom.com/channel/The Sonic Show and leave us a comment. You can also interact with us at any time on Twitter by tweeting at Sonic_show. Until next time, by which I mean whenever Jay can be bothered again. Stay safe and please leave Froggy alone.
Come on, let's go. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show.